You know it's fun to do? It's fun to talk about other people. Why put yourself down? Talk about yourself when you can focus on somebody else, someone else's shit, someone else's fuckery, someone else's bullshit, all right? Forget your bullshit. Look over there. Look at all their bullshit. Look at those idiots. So, yeah, I think it's fun. You know, I take interest in several different YouTube channels, people I follow, people that I find informative, entertaining. And by the way, everybody that I find informative, they're in their own way somehow entertaining, you know. The way they deliver the message, whether it's, you know, with anger or passion or not necessarily cursing, but you get something out of that, you know, something you see as authentic. And if somebody's kind of boring, they're just reading the news, like, oh man, you can fall asleep, and you can kind of get uninterested, you know. So I'm not saying you should have to try to hold people's attention, but I think there is some kind of equation there that you know, not that I care about being popular, but there's some kind of equation that when you're watching somebody or listening, even just listening audio, that keeps you tuned in. So let's talk about, I don't know, Jake the asshole, or what's his name, Jake Gibson, flat earther, non-flat earther. Let's see, he's a musician, and this is all public, so I'm not like stalking somebody. I mean, just people put their lives out there on YouTube. They put their lives out there on Facebook. They put everything out there for others to talk about, and then they themselves will talk about other YouTubers as well. So it is something interesting to do. So let's talk about Jake Gibson. Why not? Or Jake asshole. Jake asshole. He's an okay guy, I think. You know, he's a Californian. He likes California. A lot of people don't want to leave California. They love it here. They don't want to run for the hills. They don't want to run to Texas. They don't want to run to you know, Idaho or Florida even. You know, they don't want to go. They want to stay. You know, so they do stay. And, you know, I know a lot of people here that have stayed. They're not, you know, on the same, I mean, they don't like the politics here, but they call this home and they don't want to leave, right? They don't want to leave. A lot of people have, but a lot of people really don't want to leave. You know, they got family, they got homes. They don't want to leave California because of the politics. You know, even the crime's going up and whatever it is, homelessness, or they want to stay. So he's one of those people. He likes California. I don't blame him. And he's not, you know, heading for the hills. And yeah, he's been going off on, so there's him, and then he's been going off having this little feud with Jaron, whatever his name is, you know, Jerinism. And I really do think Jerinism is an actual regular guy. I used to follow his channel way back in the day when I started getting into flat earth and all that. So I came across a lot of people's channels And so Jake, he kind of can go hard, you know, and kind of be extreme on people. I don't think, I mean, he called out Jerinism or Jaron Papinelli or whatever his name is. I don't know if he's Italian or what. Whatever that name is. But yeah, it is kind of funny for somebody to want to have a dick measuring contest with you and make it public. That's kind of weird. I'd say that qualifies as but you know, it's just what people do. People do stupid shit. They say stupid shit. And you're in an internet feud with, you got fans and the other guy's got fans. He's making you look bad and kind of calling each other out. But I would say, you know, if I was just Jake, just, hey, have him on, debate him publicly. You don't like him. But I don't think he necessarily had anything back against you, except for when you started going on him. And Jake in the past has kind of punched right, you know, when it even came to Daphne Reloaded, or what her real name is. But he's kind of gone off, you know, one of these nights he's drinking and then he makes a video about Daphne Reloaded. She said this to me, and kind of, I won't say he doxed her, but he did say some personal information publicly and made it public that would probably piss her off. You know, it probably piss anybody off. So I think that was wrong. I think he did the right thing by deleting that video. Because these are good people. These are your people. These are not your enemies, you know. She's not your enemy. I mean, you guys both have strong personalities or whatever. But she's not your enemy. And then you have Sparridge or Threeridge. Now I do like this guy, but if that was Jake's channel that was kind of making fun of him, man, that cracked me up. I didn't know it was him. I don't know who it was. I knew it was somebody impersonating him, doing a voiceover, and that was pretty funny. And I can't find it again, so I thought I subbed, but now I can't find that channel. If that was Jake's channel, that was cracking me up, actually. You know, and you do this to people, not necessarily people that you hate, but you do. It's kind of out of not out of hate necessarily, right? Yeah, he had me cracking up with his impersonation of Sparridge, which once again or he liked him, then he doesn't like him, or whatever. I don't think really Sparridge or cares. He's doing his own thing. He doesn't care what other people think, whether they like him or not, right? I don't think he gives a shit. So, yeah, these are YouTube characters, and these are people you can talk about, other people, and you don't have to talk about yourself so much that way. Your bullshit. People don't have to hear about your bullshit. You can just talk about somebody else. That's what I'm doing. So I think Jaron or Jake and Jaron, I think, you know, I really don't think he meant any harm, or Jerinism or Jaron. I think he is authentic. I think he's maybe real. I don't know. I really don't care. I think I wouldn't have even, myself personally, I wouldn't have gone on the subject at all. I mean, I wouldn't even go on the subject to try to bust a shills or bust a fake flat earther, you know. I mean, what, are you bored or what's going on? I know you did this when you said you had quit drinking, and when you quit drinking, you do get energy back, and you know, it's like kind of like if you quit masturbating, maybe, or having sex or whatever, you know, that whole energy thing. So you deplete your energy when you do that, right? When you drink, when you do those other things, you do lose energy in a way, right? You drain your energy. So I could understand maybe those could be some of the reasons, to kind of like, I mean, I don't know, but you're running a channel, you're running a YouTube channel, so maybe you're doing it for views. I mean, you're for content, right? I mean, hey, I'm a flat Earth, I'm a shill buster, I'm busting fake people, fakes. So I don't know. I do like real people, I do like people who stand up for freedom, stand up for what they believe, right? Maybe even they're wrong, but they're standing up for something they believe in, which is something I respect, So yeah, I think Jake's a good guy. I don't see anything necessarily bad with Jaren or Jerinism. I don't see any reason to go hard or try to crush him or bust him. I mean, yeah, that one, some skits, some people he had on, they look like fakes. He had that girl, and that girl kind of, they look like actors. I believe that. So what? Who cares? You're running a YouTube channel, you have an audience, and you have people on for viewers, right? I mean, that's what you do. Who cares if they're actors? Really, who gives a shit? I mean, that's just making up issues that aren't really not important at all. Not important. I'd categorize that as unimportant crap. I wouldn't say you're busting any shill or anything like that. So, yeah, that's my take on Jake. Good guy, stand-up guy. What else? So yeah, I'm talking about other people. Is it other YouTubers? Who else do I want to talk about? I don't know. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not really a social media guy. Art can be interesting, though. Art is interesting. Just talking, putting something out there, putting information out there. Art would be, writing a book, right? Making a video, making music. So if you do it right, it's great. It rhymes. Rhyme or reason, Finding rhyme and reason in life, right? That's what we're all looking for. Something to click, right? Like, Something's Got to Turn Out Right by Alice in Chains, The lyrics go, I don't ask for heaven. It's Got Me Wrong by Alice in Chains. That's the name of the song. I don't ask for heaven, but something's got to turn out right. See, I'm a big fan of art and music. I think it's great. And everybody else is talking about everybody else, so now I'm doing it a little bit. Anyways, yeah,